I'm Deborah Halverson, the editor at DearEditor.com. In my last video Q&A, a writer asked me why some bestsellers that start with backstory or as the day is dawning can make these slower beginnings work so well. She specifically asked about The Fault in Our Stars and If I Stay. I shared my answer about The Fault in Our Stars in my last video. The link for that is in this video's notes. I think this is a really useful exploration of story beginnings, so I'm taking up that same question today, this time parsing out the opening of If I Stay. Here's that letter. Diane writes, Dear Editor, I'm currently devouring your writing new adult fiction. You strongly encourage authors to jump into the action from the very first sentence, but I've noticed a couple of bestsellers I love, The Fault in Our Stars and If I Stay, begin with backstory or as the day is dawning. Can you give any insight as to what makes these slower beginnings work so well? Gail Forman's young adult novel, If I Stay, opens with what looks like a no-no. The protagonist joins her family for breakfast and they discuss plans for the day. Too often such dawning day openings just introduce the protagonist and show her home base as a reference point before she leaves for her big adventure. A strong opening doesn't just introduce and ground the story. It intrigues readers in ways that prompt further reading. Forman intrigues us by triggering and stoking anticipation. Her chapter header is 7:09 a.m., which sets up the expectation that a big thing will happen any minute. Then the first two sentences tell us some big it is pending. Next, the family debates whether to stay off the icy roads. By then, readers who know they've chosen a book about a girl deciding to live or die after she's the only survivor of her family's car crash have their metaphoric hands over their eyes thinking, no, stay home! Forman stokes anticipation even as she shows the loving family her protagonist will lose, setting up the heroine's emotional anguish. Dawning day, yes, but that dawn is loaded. I'm the editor, Deborah Halverson, editing books for publication for more than 25 years and the author of Writing Young Adult Fiction for Dummies and Writing New Adult Fiction. For more tips and quick Q&As about the craft and business of writing, check out DearEditor.com. For my editorial guidance in making your manuscript ready for submission to agents and publishers or for self-publishing, check out my editorial services at DeborahHalverson.com. Happy writing.